I'm gonna teach you how to send a TTM. What's going on YouTube? It is Haley from Slabmania. So on my TikTok and Instagram, I posted a video about some of the TTMs I've gotten when I was younger. And I got so many questions about what is a TTM? How do you do it? Can you post a video on it? Yes. So if you don't know, a TTM stands for through the mail. So when I was younger, before I really got into sports card collecting, I was sending TTMs. I was sending base cards to players to try to get their autograph through the mail. And I had a pretty good success rate with some of them that I got. Let me show you. By far the coolest one that I got was this autographed jersey of Dirk Nowitzki. And no, this is not a game used jersey. It's not his jersey. This is a very, very cheap jersey I bought online when I was younger. And I actually sent a couple of them to PSA to get authenticated. Tony Parker, Eli Manning, and then one of my favorite football ones I got was Rob Gronkowski, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and that's just a few of the multiple successes I've got over the years. So I have learned when I was younger, when I sent out TTMs, that the best time to do it is when that player is in their off season. A lot of times I've sent to players while they were playing, and they'll send back like a standard note saying that they're too busy to sign right now. So I'm just gonna grab any random player's base card and I'm gonna show you how to do it. The supplies that you're gonna need to send a TTM is first, obviously, a piece of paper to write your letter. 2 different sizes of envelopes. So this one is gonna be the one that you send to the player, and then the smaller one you're gonna put inside of this, and it's gonna be self-addressed to you. And then obviously you're gonna need a card that you're sending to the player to try to get autographed, or a jersey or a picture or whatever it is that you're trying to get autographed. Then lastly, which is actually probably the most important part, you're gonna need baby powder. And you might be asking yourself, why on earth would you need baby powder? Let me show you. So typically a lot of sports cards come with like a gloss finish on them. So you need to take that gloss off basically with baby powder. So when you put the baby powder on the card, you're gonna rub it all over and get it all nice and coated, because you don't wanna do, for example, just like in this spot here, because what if he signs the card up here, or like vice versa? So that's why you want to coat the entire card all over. It'll take that gloss off, and the marker that he uses to sign it is going to stick better, and it won't bubble. It won't look like he used a Crayola marker. So you definitely want to do a handwritten letter because it's more sincere, and I think you have a better chance of getting an autograph rather than just typing up some generic letter that you send to 20 players. So for example, for St. Brown, I'm a huge fan of St. Brown. I love watching him play on the Lions. I was rooting for them to go all the way, and I just think he's an incredible player. So I'll write something along the lines of that in here. And at the very end, I'll just write something along the lines of, if you happen to have some time, it would mean the world to me if you sign this card. So now that you got your letter written, let's prepare the card. You're gonna need baby powder to take that gloss off of the card. So basically what you're gonna do, you don't need a ton of it. You just need a little to put on the card. That is honestly probably good. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna rub it all around the card. So after you got the baby powder all on the card, what you're gonna wanna do next is you're just gonna wanna take a towel and wipe it off. You do not wanna leave any baby powder on the card, because honestly, that'd be weird. All right, so we're gonna take our bigger size envelope, and this is gonna be the one that's addressed to St. Brown. So we are gonna write the player's name, and then we're gonna address it to the Detroit Lions Stadium. So inside this is gonna have your letter, your card, and one of the most important parts is gonna be the smaller envelope. So you're gonna put your address here, and it's very, very important that you put your own stamp on here as well. So we're gonna have everything tucked inside the letter, and then we're gonna place it inside the bigger envelope that's going to the Detroit Lions, and you're gonna put a stamp on it, and you're gonna send it on its way. Sending cards in the mail to try to get autographed was one of my biggest hobbies when I was a kid, and I had so much fun doing it. And it makes it so much more fun to watch that player play, knowing that they took the time out of their day to autograph a card for you. So that is how you send a TTM. So comment down below on this video if you're going to do it, and if you did and got a success from it, let me know what autograph you guys got, because I would love to hear it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this video helped.